Good morning, good people. And in today's episode of The Supreme Court is now a rogue and dangerous institution. What you have here is essentially the new map of the United States of America. If you live within this gold border, being called the 100-mile border enforcement zone, you no longer have Fourth Amendment protection against illegal searches and seizures. In a 6-3 vote, their argument was Fourth Amendment protections don't apply at the border. 60% of the U.S. population just lost their Fourth Amendment rights. And within this border are 9 of the 10 largest cities in the country. We ain't safe.
So with that, I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Salakia, I can. Matter of fact, need an exit out of that period. Okay, I think it's off. Salakia for that. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahakadash, Pedro Hebrew tongues, correct names of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers living this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. As you can just see from that short video we watched, I had an article on it, but I can't seem to find it anymore. You know, I run through about 20 articles a day. So, but basically what she explained today is they got a new thing they passed with the Supreme Court, which they're not talking about that. You know, mainstream news don't talk about nothing really of importance. Always some BS to keep you distracted and confused. So basically, what we've seen there, Esau is about to make his move. You know, they're peeling back amendments. You see, they just pulled back the Fourth Amendment, right? So that means that if you stay within 100 miles of the border, which she was saying right there, they have the right to come in your house and search without a search warrant. And, you know, go through all your little belongings or basically put some trumped up crimes in your apartment, escort you out your premises. That's on the books right now. That's in play. And another thing, she didn't say it, but I read it in the article. If you stay within 100 miles of an international airport, they also, your Fourth Amendment right is also being revoked. They can still do the same things they did on the border. And I stay within 100 miles of the Tulsa International Airport. So I fall in that range right there. So that let you know that the devil is getting ready to make his move. Esau, Edom, they behind the clock because we were supposed to have a device in our body by 2019. So they're behind the clock. They wanted everything to be in place, the whole system running by 2030. With Yahweh Bashem Shah bringing in these chariots, and you know, the prophets out here pointing out all his plans. Even Esau starting to see it, because you know, a lot of them watch the prophets. He's getting upset. It's not coming out like they wanted it to. It's not coming out smooth. And so, what we just witnessed right there is a new plot to speed it up, which to me, that's going to start civil war right there. You might as well, when they get ready to implement that plan right there, the civil war. And I notice, before they do anything, they always change the laws and legislation to fit their narrative. So they're going to put it like, they're smuggling immigrants illegally. You know, they can say anything to go and cash you out your house or put a trumped up charge on you and take you to jail. That's on the books right now. So basically, they just waged war against the American citizens is what Esau just did. And people too caught up watching playoffs or partying, being biker boys and all the other such nature. They're not paying attention to what this devil is doing. But see, us in this truth, especially as prophets, we on our watch and we watch this devil's every single move. That way when he get ready to, you know, make his move, we already see it coming. We already prepared for it mentally and spiritually. That's why I'm not worried about that move they made. Like, bring it on, Esau, and we gonna see. So I'm gonna let's get to the scriptures on that. Because that's a plot. that Esau got on the books. Let's go to Psalms 37 and 12. And this is a precept I pull a lot. But it fits though. Because this is exactly what's about to happen. This is like straight up what we about to go into. Because that's a plot. That's a plan. They got military drills and operations in order to carry these things out. That's on the books. They just waiting for the laws and legislation to line up what they want to do, and then they're going to do it. So check it out. This is Psalms 37 and 12. The wicked plotted against the just and gnashed upon him with his teeth. Now let's break that precept down right there. A lot of people don't know what that's talking about. It don't make sense to them. But to us, it makes perfect sense. It says the wicked plotted against the just. Who's the wicked? The wicked is Esau, Edom, your so-called white nation. Who are they plotting against? Israel, and particularly the hopeful elect of Israel, because we're the ones who have the testimony of Yahushua, and we're the ones who keep the laws and commandments to the best of our abilities. We're the one ushering in Yahushua. So they're looking to get rid of us, and they always plot, and they're going to do it against all of Israel. But the target is the just, the hopeful elect, because that's the target, because they can get rid of that group, then they can offset prophecy. But like Yahushua said, you're not going to get your hands on my hopeful elect. That's why I welcome them to attack the hopeful elect. Because then all they're going to do is bring about their destruction. That's all Esau doing. Attack the hopeful elect if you want to and see what happens. Because Yahushua already told us what's going to happen when they come for the hopeful elect. Which they're going to do it. They're scared to do it. They got to get everything in place. Make sure they feel like they're going to have the biggest advantage. Because they know the scriptures like we know the scriptures. They know when they go for the hopeful elect, that's the end of their system. That's going to be the big shebanger right there. Now, yet, they can do everything they want to do to the 2/3. They're allowed to get the 2/3. 2/3, hey, Yahushua ain't dealing with them. He's sicking them. You know, he created Esau to destroy the 2/3. That's why Esau was created. And so, they plotting against all of Israel, but they want their hopeful elect. And now they're making more and more plans to where they can get their hands on the hopeful elect. Because they can't do it by any other means they've been doing. Because the hopeful elect, you know, to the best of their ability, they law-abiding citizens. So they ain't got no charges against the hopeful elect. So they like, man, we got to make up some new stuff. Look here. You live within 100 miles of the border. My people get to run up in your crib. You know, check all your little stuff out. And ain't no telling what they're going to do when they get up in your house. They don't need no search warrant. None of that. You stay. They have the right now to go in your home if you stay within 100 miles of an airport, international airport, or if you stay 100 miles off the border. Which, like that E pointed out, that's 60% of the population. The biggest cities are on the border because that's the port. So that's a lot of Israelites. They get to run up in their house, and you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna handle Esau with care, but they're gonna run up and handle Jake roughly. Like now they had the opportunity to go in there and put their hands on Jake. It's gonna be like a drug raid times 10. They're gonna get in there, probably gun bunt Jake, probably ravish some women, you know, make some trumped up charges, and just throw them out their house. That's what they're gonna do. And I'm gonna go to my next precept. Because why are they making these plans and changes? Well, why are they doing this? Why is Esau so riled up? Why is he moving around like that? Go to Revelation 12 and 12. And it tells you, here it goes, this is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and yea, they dwell in them. That's us. Woe to the inhabitants of earth and of the sea, 2/3. For the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So these devils are speeding up their plans because they see their time is short. They see us coming back into our heritage. Israel's getting bigger and bigger. The house is becoming more full. That sound of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is getting louder as brothers and sisters put up those prayers in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So this devil like, damn, it's moving quickly, it's moving fast, so I gotta move faster. So they passing stuff through the laws, you know, Supreme Court, getting it through. That way they can go ahead and implement their wicked plans and their plots, man. And the number one thing they want to do is put their hands on Israel and try to systematically put us back into slavery by putting a device in your body. That's on the books. That's what they have to do to capitalize your servitude to them. They trying to turn back the clock. That's what Esau want to do. What they got going now ain't good enough. We have too much freedom. They're looking to strip away freedoms and put us back into hard bondage slavery. And this time, not just us, but the whole world. That's how Esau gonna put it. He can't take no chances. He can't let no speckled birds get through. So he has to do this on everybody. That's why I say, when you read it, say he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, to take that thing. And that's what they got to do. So the books. And you can see, as I'm like, today I went to the movies with the family. Do a quick little testimony. I went to the movies. Went to go see that new Jurassic Park movie. I recommend you pass on the Israel. It's not all that, But what I did notice in that movie is, they are talking about, the whole movie's about a great famine, which we got on the books right now. They put that in the movie. But the point I wanted to say about this is that we went to a theater in Broken Arrow, which you're not familiar with Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's the south side of Tulsa where the rich Edomites stay at. So we go to that movie theater, and what I notice is all the Edomites are very depressed. They're very sad. They was very angry. Like they was looking at me and my family like, what y'all doing on our side of town? They was very sad. You can see a lot of despair in Esau right now. Like all them young Edomites look like they're about to cry. They look very depressed. It's like they know their kingdom is over with. Therefore, Esau got to speed it up. I'm looking at these little group of Edomites at the movie theater. If they're feeling like this, they're probably feeling like this as a nation, worldwide. Like they feel their doom and gloom. They know it's over with. And you can just see it. And they probably was angry too because, you look at my family, especially my seeds, my children, and they're happy. They're in a good mood. They're happy. They's all excited. We at the movies. Yeah. They all happy. Esau looking like, man, I don't like that. You supposed to be depressed like I'm depressed. Like, they ain't like that. You can just see it all in them. That's why I was looking like, man, watching my back in case one of these want to be a mass shooter or something. Because Esau not doing good at all. Esau knows it's a wrap. And I'm just looking like, okay, if lower level Edomites feel like this, the politicians, the ones making the laws, the ones, the elites pulling the strings, they probably feel like that as well. So that's why Esau got to hurry up and make these moves, because they know their destruction is coming. Like we tell them that on the highway and hedges through these video epistles, the prophets tell them that, but they can feel that. They know that. And you can see it all in their face, all in their countenance, all up in it. And I'm over rejoicing like, yeah, you about to be done with, homie. You know it. So back on topic, with this unrighteous decree they just passed, that's why they're about to seek to get us. Because them Edomites at that movie theater look like, they wanted to, lash out and attack us, man. They was not happy about us being on their side of town. They were not happy to see an Israelite family. It just pissed Esau all off. I'm talking about from the young women to the young men that was in there working. They were not in a good mood. And so Esau is ready for that blood of Jake. Esau's ready to, because like when this thing go down, when they start, the government started going to Jake's house and attacking Jake ain't just got to worry about the government and the police force. They also got to worry about the other Edomite citizens. They're about to take this as an opportunity like, yeah, I get to go and run up on Jake as well. That's why the event is called Jacob's Trouble, because everybody's going to be after us and seek to, spill our blood. That's what's about to happen. And these Edomites, these everyday little Joe six packs, little everyday little Edomite on the block, they getting ready. They got swords, man. They got modern day guns out the Wuzang, and they can shoot them real good. And they're getting ready, are they ready for this event to take place? Therefore, they can hunt out Jake as well. They're going to help them. That's why I look at two-thirds, oh, we got a military, we got a police force. Ain't nothing in here for you, man. Only thing you got is the hopeful elect, the brothers and sisters in this truth. That's it. This place ain't coming to help you. It's not built for you. This place is built to seek your death, man. They want you out of here. And all you got to do is look back in history. Babylon the Great America ain't never cared about your benefit. Ain't never liked you. And they still feel that way. And like, let's say the title of this lesson, this devil about to show you who he is. These devils about to show their horns. All these little two-third simple Jakes, they about to get a wake-up call. They about to be realized like, damn, the prophets was right. Or my elders was right. They said white people wasn't no good. And I'm about to see, you about to see it firsthand. You about to see what our ancestors went through during the slavery days. We was in hard bonded slavery. Esau about to get wicked like that. He about to show that again. Jacob's trouble is going, like reality gonna set in. You're gonna see Esau for who they really are. Not just through the eyes of the prophets. Like Esau gonna show you who he is. He gonna flex you. Like I said, you gonna know who the devil is in a short amount of time. Real soon. Just wait. When Esau put this thing on the books and get all these little unrighteous decrees into play and start running people's houses and handle, like you said, you think police shootings is bad. Oh, wait till this plan going. Wait till King Alfred, Rex 84, these military plans, which might be implemented in what we just watched in that video. They got military operations like that to attack Jake. And you know it's Jake because when you read the Rex Alfred King 84, it says anybody with African American descent, anybody of Native American descent, and anybody of Hispanic descent. Those three groups are going to be attacked in those military plans. Go look it up. King Alfred Rex 84. Look it up, Jake. If it's still on the internet, they might have scrubbed it, but I knew all about that before I even came into the truth. I knew about those military plans because it used to be very prominent on the internet. And they're about to put that into play. They said our people, these are my family, these wicked 2/3, man, they about to see that what we've been saying ain't no, they call us, oh, you racist. You do wrong. They good people. Yeah, you about to see reality in a minute. You got to see how good they is when they looking to take your life away. Pointing you out. They say these militia groups, Edomite militia groups, they gonna team up with these military groups and the police force. If the police force still there, because it might just be all military. They gonna have a UN faction, all that on the books, man, to take out Jake. Everything gonna be against Jake. That's why it's called Jacob's Trouble. So that's on the play. But right now, that's about to happen very, very soon. Which us in the truth, hey, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. We in a secret place of Yahweh Shai. We looking like, bring it on, devil. I've been waiting on you. What's taking you so long? Hurry it up. We ready for you over here. So I need to play that song. We ready. We ready. Because we ready for you. So I'm going to go pull this because this is about to happen too with that short video we watched. They're getting ready to do this. This is going to happen when the Constitution gets suspended when they enact martial law. That's about to go into play. So check out this second Esdras 16 and 71. And it reads, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Put that in red because that's Esau right there. Now, did you peep that? There shouldn't be a hard breakdown on that. So they can be like madmen, man. Esau about to go back into that bloodthirsty caveman nature when he's running through Jacob's house. When he's running through Israelites' house, Yasharallah. He gonna be, they're gonna come up in the house, putting Jake to death, man. If you ain't got the protection, they gonna run up. If your old lady look good, take her. They're gonna probably run in about 12 troops, 20 troops, depending on how big of a threat they peep you as. Run up there, put the M16 on you, put the gun up in your face, run through, like I said, in the scripture says, spoil your goods, so they be running through you, taking your food, whatever material goods you got, whatever swords you got, whatever you got they want, they're gonna take it. And they're gonna be backed by the government. They gonna be like, shit, it's all right, man. Hey, you in here smuggling immigrants, or you in here doing this and that. You look like you gonna think you got state rights. Like, nah, man, you ain't got no search warrant. They're gonna be pow, punch you in your mouth, kick your door in and say you might be in your house sleeping. They just kick your door in and say, whatever little rumble they say, the government, Penal Code 3002, give us the right, and they gonna run up all through your stuff, and you're gonna be at the mercy of Yahweh Shai. That's why it's good to be in good standing with the Most High when this event goes down. That's why we should feel blessed of us that's in this truth. Because we have the covering of Yahweh Shai. Therefore, when it happens, things might happen to our favor. Or, don't tell her how it go. If you a man, you might get your spiritual power might kick in. You light them devils up. Something might happen, your house get, erased off the kick in the list, and they might pass you by. A chariot might come down and then blow their little Humvee or tank up, whatever they in, blow it up, and they gotta run outside, see what happened, and then you be able to get away. It's just we're gonna have that divine intervention on our behalf. The 2/3 not gonna have that covering. So a lot of Jake's about to die in a little bit short time coming up. Cause they been fools this whole time. A lot of them done slapped their hand down on the prophets like, nah, that ain't happening. We gonna be good. America gonna be great again. We gonna build back better. And all that rhetoric Esau to shove down their throats. Or they think cause they got, they participate in their mandate that they're good. Esau ain't gonna care about that, man. He gonna be, hey, man, I'm coming to take your stuff. And they say, cast them out of their houses, man. They might go on here and take a lot of us and throw us in the camp because we didn't participate in the mandate, or we're on the list. Or they're gonna be like, oh, you one of them Hebrew Israelites, huh? Yeah, you on the list, and snatch us up and cast us to a detention center. That's on the books too. He said, hey, some of us should be cast into prison. The devil should cast some of us into prison. Which, because I say that, I might go get that. Because they said cast out of homes. And look, they got things on the books, the laws, and raising up rent to cast people out their homes. Let's say they cast out your home with just a whip of the pen. Sure, the Esau is the devil, big time. So check it out. Since I read that, this is Revelation 2:10. Fear none of the things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So, and that's another cut to Christianity, talking about the devil with some red man with a pitchfork and red horns underground burning people forever. No, man. It said the devil should cast some of you into prison. Who's the devil? Esau, Edom. Them as a nation. They represent the devil. And if you don't think so, go watch Goodbye Uncle Tom. Research the slavery that our people went through and how they beat our people's backs and hung us. And when they hung us, it was public lynchings. They go have a picnic and eat food and have, a glorious celebration under the dead body of a Jake. If they ain't the devil, who is? They'd take a pregnant woman and cut her stomach open and watch the dead baby fall out of her stomach, hang by the umbilical cord to scare the other Israelites into working on the field. If that ain't the devil, who is? Who could do something like that? So I don't want to hear like, no, they not like. Yeah, they is, man. Check his history. Do a background check on these devils. You're going to see nothing. They used to feed our babies to alligators. Nigger baby dodgeball. Like when you go to the fair or something like that, you throw the little ball or throw it at the little cans. They used to put our babies right there and you hit the nigger baby. That's where the Dodgers came from, the Brooklyn Dodgers. So I don't want to hear that, man. Like, you could go as far back to the 1960 Civil Rights Movement. How they used to beat our dudes down, put the German Shepherds on them, spray us with water hose. You got to sit in the back, put our people in jail for this any little old crazy thing, beat you down, and didn't nobody, the court of law didn't come back you up on that. Then look at Black Wall Street 1920s. We had that all throughout the U.S. When you look at Esau's history, you should be able to see they are the devil. And not only do they do that to Jake, they do that just like scripture say. They kill, steal, and destroy everywhere they go. Every time they go to somebody's culture to their land, they take the resources and destroy the people, bloodshed. Only thing Esau good at, really great at, that we can give him props on, is killing. They're great at killing. They're great at lying and stealing. They're the thieves. So this devil is Esau, Edom, and they're about to show the 2/3 they are the devil. That's on the books. They're about to show you that. And they're about to cast some of us into prison, which is, the scripture just said, that's going to be our trying right there. That's where we're going to be tried. So we got to make sure we don't buckle. Make sure we're that solid gold. And what did Yahweh shall say? I should give you a crown of life. That crown right there of life leads you into the kingdom of heaven. That's the kingdom right there. And then I want that 144,000 crown. Because I want to be a part of, putting the butt whooping on Esau, Edom. I want to be part of setting the nation up. I want to be a part of, that righteous anger, that vengeance, that recompense. I want to be a part of that because I cannot stand Esau, Edom as a nation. I can't stand them. And they need to pay. But before they pay, hey, the Most High got to do a purge. He got to get rid of all the Israelites that don't have his covering. And that's called Jacob's trouble. And you can see Esau is already putting things in the books, the laws, the legislation. He's prepping everything. A plot. He got that plot going. Therefore, he can implement his plans and try to do away with all Israelites. But he's not going to do away with all Israelites. The hopeful elect are going to be preserved to see our Lord and Savior, Yahushua. That's what we're going to get. That's what's promised to us. If you know, Lord willing, we're part of that precious group, the hopeful elect. That's why we call it the hopeful elect. We hope we're part of the elect because the elect have protection. The elect is exempt from the judgment of Yahushua. They're part of the first fruits of the kingdom. And that's what we want to be a part of. So Esau, he about to come with it, man. Esau coming with it. And 2/3 is oblivious. They don't see it. They still in party mode. And hey, that's they problem. That's they lot. Everybody that's around me in my vicinity, especially my family, anybody I got love for, I told them this truth. So you can't say you didn't have warning. You can't say, oh, I didn't have an opportunity to get in the truth. I didn't know about you. How about you? I didn't know nothing. Yeah, you did. It's just the ones that got the spirit in them going to take heed of the warning and get into the house of David where there's safety. And the 2/3 are going to shun it because they're going to think like, man, they're going to go off Esau's rhetoric that everything is peace and safety. They all right. They cool. They're going to put the covering of Esau on them and think that they're going to be all right. We put the covering of Yahushua on us. Therefore, we going to be all right. But if you got the covering of Esau, Esau going to show you. I said, you're gonna try to look to Esau for your protection. He the one that want to put you to death. I said, hey, it's poetic justice what the 2/3 about to get. What they about to get, that is poetic justice. And they deserve it. And I ain't going to share the tear for now 2/3. Because I'm like, you going to get what you deserve. Because I don't know why the hell you put your trust in this devil. You a special type of stupid. A special type of stupid right there. This dumb as I don't know what. And you need to go. I don't want to see your butt in the kingdom. I don't want to see your dumb butt. So right there, hey. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Kwam Yasharala, detail Baba Bob, and Shalom.